It's taken me a lot of time to be able to understand what PTSD is and how it moves and works in my life. When I look at my PTSD, there are kind of four cornerstones, whether it was being assaulted as a kid, being assaulted as an adult, having a medically fragile child who had open heart surgery at just 5 hours old, or being in situations where I wasn't safe due to my skin color throughout high school. Those are kind of the cornerstones of my PTSD, and the common denominators that I experience when I'm triggered are an overwhelming sense of powerlessness and an all-consuming sense of fear. And the way I explain it to people is that every second of every single day, I'm inches away from the deepest, darkest well you can possibly imagine. I might slip, I might trip, I might get pushed in, I might even jump in. If you were to look down, you could look in and say, man, that well is deep and dark and scary. But that bottom 10 feet, that's reserved just for me. And there's no way that anyone can see that. And when I'm triggered, I experience that all-consuming sense of powerlessness and an overwhelming sense of fear. I go straight to the bottom of that well. And that's where my nightmares live. Sometimes I can just parkour my way out, get out of there pretty quickly. Other times I'm down there for a significant amount of time because it's very hard to climb out of something when the surfaces are smooth. What I do know is that at 10 feet 1 inch, there are hand grips and I can pull my way out. And some of the luckiest of us have a rope that's waiting to pull us up, but we own that bottom 10 feet and we're the only ones that can get out of it. I hate when people misuse the word triggered. Just because something makes you uncomfortable doesn't mean you're triggered. A trigger levels me. I am no competition for that, but I have learned to coexist with my PTSD because anytime I insult it, deny it, or pretend that I'm more powerful, it's going to flex and prove what we both already know, and that's that it can level me in a second. So it's taken a lot of time to learn to live with PTSD, to coexist with it, to accept it, make peace with it, and as difficult as some days are, I'm grateful for the gift that it gives me because it has taught me the most beautiful things about my mind and how it works. It also builds me, it allows me to feel a great sense of compassion for people who do get triggered. I understand why people drink. I understand why they use drugs. I understand why they end their own lives. The bottom of the well is that scary.